Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. My name is Wilfred. So in this episode, I'd like to share a little bit news on the upcoming season, also get you prepared for the new season. Last but not least, a quick thought on the brand new Battle Sister class as well. Alright, now many of you ask when season 5 will be ended. The answer is December 7. If you log on to the game today, it says December 7, and the new season 6 will be out a week after. So I presume it will be before Christmas. Stay tuned on this channel, and I will update all of you once I get more information on the season 6 as well. Now, if you are new to the game or you just started with the game, and you may find that the leveling or even going beyond 70 could be a little bit challenging. Because there are many things you can do and so on. I've got a guide, 10 minutes guide, video guide on the leveling, as well as some tips and tricks that will get you started. So do check out the guide if you are interested to know more on the topic. I'll put a link below. And also, if you are serious about completing the seasonal journey, which is very doable, believe me, for us as a solo player. I've also got a guide on that, both the video version, which could be a bit long, as well as a written version. And on the written version, I would keep updating it as the new season comes, because new seasons come with new seasonal objective. But usually those objectives are not that difficult, and you complete it before you know about it. So do check out the written guide or the video guide if you feel you should get more aware of what to prepare for the next season and get you in the right start. So I'll put those links at the description below as well. Now, I spent around close to 600 hours with this game, and I have altogether 4 level 100 plus the brand new Battle Sister that I've spent there about 11 hours playing so far. Now, and many people ask me which one are my favorite, what to recommend, especially for new players. So I'm just going to lay it out for you guys so you can decide what you would like to play. All the classes can do melee and range. All right, they have some weapon they can use as melee, as well as guns they can use as well. Some of them are common to all the classes. Every class will have their own very unique kind of weapons as well. Battle Sister, for example, is combo weapon. Each class have their own weapon. You can pick and use, or you can use those more generic one. You can swap weapons between each class can swap 2 set of weapons as well. So all is well. Sometimes some class require you to swap weapons, some class don't. So it is really depending on your play style. So if you like to play melee classes, well, good news is that you can play all the classes here or range. So there's no restriction. I don't find any classes in particularly overpowering, I would say. So there aren't really or pick that class to be the most powerful class. I wouldn't really say it that way. I think all in all they're pretty well balanced, I would say. Now, of course, there's always builds that can break the game, but I'm not going to go into that area because I like to enjoy the game in a more sandbox manner, to play a class in the play style that I enjoy. So that is the most important thing. I also found that and so far all the classes are very interesting and very unique, and it really can't go wrong which class you pick. However, having said that, if you're new to the game, Crusader is most likely the first class that I would recommend. It's like a barbarian in Diablo 3 or some some of these are bread and butter kind of very fundamental class, very fun, can do very well melee and range. There's no complexity as well in the class. You can execute, but that's about it. It is purely charging in, whack, or just shoot or flame everything. And I think Crusader is the one that I've enjoyed. I had a lot of fun playing as well. They have their own individual resources to store as well. So that would be the first class, I think, the easiest to play. Now, if you get a hang of Crusader and think, okay, I want something more agile, something more kind of fun and so on, Assassin is the next one I would like to recommend, because Assassin requires dodging as well. So unlike Crusader, you walk and you hit, you charge. assassin can dodge in various kind of area, can dodge front, back, or sideways. So it's very agile as well, and it does have a very interesting kind of like a weapon to go along with it. So assassin is another class that I enjoy playing as well. Nice and simple, not too complicated, and both assassin and crusader can execute target as well to get a buff and go on. But assassin can dodge, so that is it's a little bit different there. Having said that, once you master the crusader and assassin, Psyker is one of my very favorite in this game. Psyker is like a mage in other ARPG. There's a lot of magic going on. There is a very interesting mechanism in terms of the resource that you gather as a warp kind of energy. And also the great thing about Psyker is that the weapon only provides certain kind of like ability. The rest of it you pick and mix in your own setup as a Psyker. So you can pick different kind of spell that go along with your build. And you can pick as many as you like or as little as you like. So that is a really good kind of like gameplay. And also Psyker tends to go very fast as well, so you can teleport across the screen and has a great mobility. So if you pay the base game, if you buy the base game, you'll get the Crusader, Psyker as well as Assassin as the three classes that you will be able to play. Now if you get the Prophecy DLC, which will give you extra story chapters as well as enemy type, that will give you the Tap Priest. Now if you like Necromancer or Pack class, Tap Priest is wonderful. It has its own unique way to assemble the minions and also equip the minion as well. A little bit like Psyker have their own like very special kind of like setup, and Tap Priest also. And from my experience, my Tap Priest is the strongest among all of them. Maybe I just figure out something that worked for me, and I can tackle really difficult situation with the minion just doing all the damage up front. So that I have a lot of really good fun about it, and also it's the easiest to play as well, lazy and so on. But you can build your Tap Priest in a melee as well. There are many ways to do it. Battle Sister though is the brand new class that's being released just very recently, and I do find it probably the most complex class to play. You can't just spam ability. You have to time your ability, situational as well, and also it has this whole faith kind of like management whereby you can have Act of Faith, which is very much it's a bit of passive, but also like actively passive kind of thing. You can have energies field, you can have like enrage token, you can have some extra passive for a short time, or you can run faster, pull enemy onto you. You can like maybe slow enemies, and also add vulnerability, and so on and so forth. There are many things that you can do as Act of Faith, and you can equip the Act of Faith into your equipment slot, so long as you have the space for it. So you could have a build whereby, like myself, is you have gear ability for 5 of them, while I have one Act of Faith to play with. You can have up to say 4. If you like to have 4 Act of Faith, you can have it as well, just two ability from your weapon, or you can have up to 0 as well. Say, okay, I'm not going to go in the Act of Faith. You can have all this just purely based on the weapon as well as the belt as well as armor. That's fine too. It's really fine. And the armor, by the way, the belt, you have banner as well. Banner is also very unique to the Battle Sister. They can put a banner there. There are various kind of buff. This banner buff my health, but there are other banners as well. As you play the mission, what you can do is that you can accumulate faith, and faith is a resource whereby you can say, as you kill enemy you generate faith, or as you damage over time the enemy you get faith, as you like maybe do a bit of like regeneration of faith every kind of like missing HP. There are many ways to collect faith. You can change it before you go into a mission. Difficult mission may require you to have a different kind of like a strategy in collecting faith, but once you collect the faith, which is supported by perks as well, you can transform into the saintly kind of like a body, embodied saint. They call it embodied saint. I call it angel. You can transform into embodied saint, and you can configure again the embodied saint. There are up to 3 ability here out of this whole list here. So you can have all these different kind of like either fire, either heat, or physical kind of damage to go along with the build. You have up to 3 of them. All right. So there's one power that is fixed, but there are 3 more to pick up with. So that is the battle system for you. And like I said, I mean, it is very complex, and it does have very unique kind of weapon, like the combo weapon as well. There are many weapons out there. Do check out the companion as well in the Warhammer official website. There's a lot of article on the battle system for you to make a decision. So I hope you found this video useful, and I hope if you have any question you'd like to ask me, do drop me a note below. I'm more than happy to answer your question. All right, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Bye.